I almost thought this was a joke when I first saw it. Call me Marvel Boy. I'm a parallel universe Cree allied with the Utopian faction. Actually, I founded that. I can walk on walls. My fingernails are an explosive compound. My saliva is a psychedelic drug. I have total control of my body and mind. I carry my own laws of physics with me as a weapon. Pronouns are he, him. Oh, sweet Jesus. I don't know about the title. Maybe Comicsgate Civil War, or if you meet jerks all day, the odds are that you're the jerk, or the cancer at the core of Comicsgate. Comicsgate was born in a bang. Will it die in a whimper? No, don't be a Debbie Downer. Comicsgate will probably double its sales this year if we don't screw things up. Click the links to send me art for the channel, comics to review, or rip, gossip, or hate mail. Just kidding. No, don't send me hate mail. Send it to Mundane Matt instead. Comicsgate needs enemies, or maybe not needs exactly, but the SJW comic professionals gave Comicsgate an incredible boost in its first year. Mark Waid probably made Comicsgate $1 million. Renfamous easily made Tug a few extra tens of thousands, and honestly, if I was Tug, I would of course send her a free copy of a book, but I'd probably send her a couple $100 just as a little thank you. People like Tug and your boy. When they saw people like Tug and your boy, I mean, because they're likable guys. And when they saw what jerks Waid and Renfamous were, they wanted to jump in and show their support. It's part of the reason Cecil's campaign is so successful, because we like Cecil. He's a nice guy. A good heel inspires the crowd. Everyone wants to boo the bad guy, and if there are no real bad guys, we will create one, which Comicsgate has done. It has taken the people who had mild differences of opinion and went after them non-stop in live streams for hours over very mild criticism. Outrage helps sell the product, but there is real anger at an evil whiner like Waid and fake outrage over fellow members of Comicsgate, because a channel that we enjoy is mad at another channel doesn't mean that we need to jump in. Doesn't everyone deserve due process? Shouldn't we judge for ourselves and not just dogpile? I thought we were better than the SJWs. Then I hear that Comicsgate guys are blocking customers and other people in Comicsgate. The king is dead, long live the king. Have we become the SJWs? I didn't name any names because the principles apply in general, so don't get your panties in an uproar. Oh, what's this? Oh, I'm the same, mate. It's all people needing help at the end of the day, though. Isn't it just through a sort of filter? I get on with it, and to be honest, inshallah. Sweet Jesus. Muslim in a headscarf. Oh, gee, Muslim in a headscarf. How is that? Oh, she's choosing to wear that. What happens if she's choosing to? But what happens if she takes it off? Oh, well, she'll be beaten. Okay. Is it important to support Comicsgate only? Warcam, you know how hard it is to get through this without swearing at these people who write this are evil. War Campaign made this point a long time ago about supporting Comicsgate projects only. I didn't really give it much thought at the time, but now I'm seeing a lot of Kickstarter projects who aren't raising the Comicsgate flag. So I thought about it. How do I know it's not more white man bad racism? Maybe it is important to label your project Comicsgate and then have a Comicsgate stamp of approval. I will be in charge of giving out the Comicsgate stamp of approval, because why not? Maybe one of the tests will be, do you have white gang members? If yes, then GTFO. You get trebucheted to the sun. I should call it the statistical improbability test. You can't make every bad guy a blonde out of Ubermensch central casting. You need to find your balls and make bad guys of all colors and religions. Muslims, Hindus, and Jews are also bad people. The Comicsgate stamp will mean that you didn't just get hired because you are a man in a dress, or you named yourself after a holiday. Comicsgate welcomes all sorts, everyone. And you can be a man in a dress if you want, that's fine. But you have to be able to actually write a story better than Marvel, which means that you need to at least have passed the 8th grade. You won't get a job as an editor just because you're young and have boobs. No work girlfriends in Comicsgate, though there are plenty of guys in Comicsgate who have titties. I think it weakens Comicsgate as a movement when we promote books that don't claim the Comicsgate flag. Oh, sweet Lord, what is this? The Muslim with a sword. Muslim with a knife, huh? Nah, see, this is Excalibur. I'm not just a doctor. I'm a National Health Service doctor. So unlike you lot, she's a, I guess, a Pakistani woman. Instead of being a doctor in Pakistan and helping out, her people, she is in the UK. And, because the English people weren't able to make their own doctors, apparently, for the past hundreds of years. Science, English, totally unable to survive without immigrants from Pakistan. All right. So, because she's has free health care, because she's fuck me. UK healthcare is free. Well, I mean, it's paid for by the taxpayers, so that the taxpayers pay for your health care for the immigrants who come from Somalia and Pakistan who are on welfare. The UK taxpayer. Muslim with a knife, huh? Okay. Oh God, this is really hard to get through this kind of. I know a lot of people are pissed at Comicsgate because of one tubby boy, but while he is Comicsgate, he doesn't control Comicsgate. Maybe it's time to agree on a definition of CG. Can we at least start with the idea that it's SJW free? It seems like without a definition, it can be warped to suit any nefarious purpose. Just my 2 cents. And what about Indiegogo versus Kickstarter? I can understand the idea that there is strength in solidarity. If we make Indiegogo the Comicsgate hub, it makes it easier for people to find the projects, and it's easier to follow all the campaigns in one place. Another thing I'm noticing, I see guys who are telling me that they are launching their Indiegogo campaigns next year, then I go to their YouTube channel and it's empty. Oh no, baby, what is you doing? If you're an artist, start making videos, show us what you're drawing. We want to know you a little bit. If you're a writer, then do whatever it is degenerate writers do. Drink, take drugs, and suffer from depression. Writers are usually reprobates who marry their cousins. My point is, you need an internet presence. People want to see you make videos every few days, just to know that you aren't actually insane. In my opinion, you need to have several thousand subs and be connected into the CG network, which means that social media needs to be a part-time job for you. You need to make videos, jump on people's live streams, and pop up in comments. It's probably going to take an hour a day, but it's just how you advertise in current year. Now here's the thing. Say you're making videos and nobody's watching them. Keep making them. People want to know that you can be consistent at something, and it takes time to get comfortable at YouTube. Now here we come to the little snag in the soup. It never occurred to me that there would be bullies in Comicsgate, that one contingent of Comicsgate would cancel others in CG. It is bizarre to me to see a small group that is hated by the industry go up its own ass and fight each other. What exactly did Ben Hennessy, Doug TenNapel, even War Campaign for a while, Douglas Ernst, Nasser, Tim Lim, Nurkish, Sashi, Mike Miller, Angleteen, Nerd Wonder, Nerdette's Newsstand, Edwin Boyette, do to deserve being canceled? The tubby one seems to make a lot of enemies out of people who were his friends. The old saying is, if you meet jerks all day, the odds are that you are the jerk. I'm not naming names because I don't want to be harassed for 2 hours straight and have all my videos downvoted, or get rape threats from guys. It's never beautiful women who threaten to sit on your face. But I still don't think our problems are insurmountable. If we could just stop attacking other people in CG, we could go back to making fun of the SJWs. Okay, Muslim chick with a knife goes to hell with a little bit of camel toe. I think at this point, this point I would have dipped out. I'm a National Health Service doctor. Did Al Ewing write this, or did he write the other one about the the boy with the pronouns. I don't remember. Who wrote this? Some idiot wrote this. Listen, you can't. This is not fun to hear. Every taxpayer in Britain just felt a barely noticeable twinge in their little toe. Oh, yeah, the bad news is I have to pull very long shifts. Hard-working Muslim doctor. You know, if you were in Pakistan, you could help Pakistanis, and you could wear a hijab or a burqa if you want to be a... Oh, no, wait. I don't think they let women... Do they let women be doctors in Pakistan? I don't know. Yeah, you work very hard, but, you know, English doctors are also very, very good. If there weren't any Pakistan doctors, English people would actually make their own doctors like they've done for the past several hundred years. You know, best doctors in the world, Englishmen. Whatever. Just, you know, just throwing it out there. This is not... Listen, why do they do this? Because it's so politically incorrect to even mention Muslims. Nobody wants to touch it. Nobody will say the things I'm saying. And like, oh, Bianca, you're kind of an asshole. All right, maybe I didn't say things as well as I should have. I'm no politician, but I mean, maybe I might even have to remake this video because I think I might have been too on PC. But nobody's going to touch this because they're terrified of addressing this. So people will just skip over this kind of thing. Stop doing that. Stop skipping over this and stop accepting this kind of garbage. This is garbage. This is propaganda. A bunch of women talking, and one of the women has cancer. This whole thing is just women. Oh my God! And I don't know if I clipped it. There's a guy who's whining and crying, and he's bent over on his hands and knees. I don't even remember. It might have been too cringe for. So I mean, the one time they show a guy, he's crying like a little bitch. Inshallah. All right, guys, like, comment, subscribe. You can get a t-shirt, Teespring, support the channel, buy me a coffee, Patreon, PayPal, all that kind of stuff. Or not. You don't have to. Guys, I will see you all next episode.